right, man, we back. It's Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And Antonio Brown actually may make more money with the New England Patriots than the Oakland Raiders. Okay, we all know they left Oakland, got released, basically to be released after they voided his $29 million in guarantees. And it came out yesterday, according to Sports Illustrated, that Antonio Brown has a $20 million option if the Patriots opt into it next year. It's fully guaranteed. So, if he be on his best behavior, he has an opportunity to earn north of the $29 million guaranteed that he got with the Oakland Raiders. He has an opportunity to earn around estimated $35 million with the New England Patriots. So, for people kind of saying, oh, ain't nobody happy you leaving $30 million on the table. That was $30 million split up between 3 years, if my memory serves me correctly, with Antonio Brown. The contract breaks down. He gets $9 million. He gets $9 million signing bonus. Then he can earn up to another, I think, I think it may be another 15, not 15, but he can earn up to an additional $6 million in incentives. I think that's how it boiled down. So he can earn up to additional $6 million in incentives, so that he can make about $15 million his first year if he on his best behavior. And I get to that. And his next year, if the Patriots pick up his option year and he do well, then he got a fully guaranteed $20 million the following year. So that, he got a potential to earn $35 million. But one thing I know about the Patriots was when Gronkowski had a big bonus in his contract coming up, they stopped throwing him the ball. And I believe versus the Jets, was it last year or 2 years ago, they took him out the game so they wouldn't have to pay him that money. So that's something to pay attention to. This is a very, very frugal organization. And then you got a guy like Antonio Brown who ain't on his best behavior. Okay? If you had to bet, at some point in time, Antonio Brown will get frustrated, start crying, because the Patriots, they go to the matchup. They feel like they got a matchup where they're going to run the ball 30, 40, 50 times a game and only throw it 10 to 15. That's what they're going to do. And Antonio Brown have to get out there, block, block, and do the dirty work. And is he willing to do anything to win? And if he wins, is he still willing to do anything to be a champion again? And I think one of the reasons he finessed his way out of Oakland was to get to New England, because they know the Pittsburgh Steelers players hate New England. They was mad and talking shit about James Harrison when he went to New England. So, at the end of the day, for Antonio Brown, I think it was about getting to New England and sticking to Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers organization. Now, if I was a bet man, do I think he see that second year? Probably not. I'm not sure he can finish the year off. Amazing talent, amazing player, but just something right in his head. In that organization, you have to be precise. You have to be accurate on how deep you run your routes. If you're supposed to be, 10 yards in the comeback, well, you better come back. 10 yards in the curl, ain't no improvising. See, Tom Brady ain't like Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger can buy time. He can roll, he can throw some people off of him, and him and AB can get it off the muscle, off of improv. Tom Brady, the New England offense it's military. It's about structure. It's about being punctual. It's about being where you need to be at. And if, Antonio Brown can't comprehend that offense and break it down, then I think it's gonna be trouble. It's not gonna work. Chad Johnson had problems. Randy Moss, he went in there and did his job. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see if they can utilize Antonio Brown. They can, but I don't necessarily think they need him the way Gordon looked yesterday, and they're getting the kill here. I loved him coming out of Arizona State, and Julian Edelman. But then again, you got to remember, they weak in the tight end position, so you could throw AB in the slot, and you could bunch him and Edelman up and throw them both in the slot. You can bunch him and Josh Gordon up. You could do some rub routes with him and Josh, some routes combinations with him and Josh. So they make them more deadlier if AB can catch on. And there's no rush for him to catch on to the offense, but we'll see. But he got to be precise. He got to be on code, and if I'm a bet man, I don't think he see all that money. But I think somebody else will take a chance on him. Seattle was wanted to get him, and Russell Wilson was pushing for him. But I don't think Seattle wanted to give Antonio Brown all that money. That's just my personal opinion. Could you just imagine Antonio Brown getting mad at Russell Wilson and say, I just booked your bitch in some Gucci flip-flop, you know, shit. He probably go hard on Russell Wilson, but Wilson liked him. They worked out in California, so if it don't work in New England, I can see him going out to Seattle and then getting a chance. But if I'm a bet man, I don't think he see that full $35 million from New England. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video quest. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. We gone.